Hi, Naya. How are you?
Hi, Manbir. Very happy to be here. Thank you for the invite.
I'm so glad to have you, Naya. I'm so happy to be here with you.
Me too, me too. Thank you very much for the invitation.
Welcome. And for my viewers and audience here, a little bit of introduction of Nahia Ordunia, right, Nahia? That's how you pronounce,
Yes,
right?
Nahia Orduna, that's it. Very good.
Naya Ordunia has over 15 years of professional experience in IT and tech companies. And an engineer with an MBA, she currently works with a huge tech company in Germany. She's also the author of a very interesting book, Your Digital Reinvention. Her ideas about digital disruption, digital skills, and future of work have been featured in World Economic Forum agenda. So you can know more about our today's guest, Nahia, on her website, nahiaorduna.com. And let me formally welcome Nahia on today's episode of Get Your Next Promotion Growth Mindset series. Welcome, Nahia. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And congratulations on your book, Nahia. So happy to receive your book, and it's a lovely book. How's it going for you?
Yeah, it's all going very good. So we are now, this 2020 has been a game changer for all of us. And yeah, from my side, I have like experience like mentoring, coaching people, helping people get into more digital careers. And this year, this crisis, this pandemic has accelerated so much the digitalization. And we see at the same time a lot of jobs are being displaced. So with the World Economic Forum Future of Jobs report of 2020,
Yeah.
predicts that by 2025, around 85 million jobs will be displaced. But the good news
Mm-hmm.
is 97 million jobs will emerge. So there are more jobs in digital areas. And I thought, well, I have to put everything together and write and publish this book to help more people and reach more people to get into new opportunities.
Wow, new opportunities. That's basically the theme of our show, right? Growth mindset conversations,
Exactly.
conversations about new opportunities and growth. Now, yeah, very interestingly, you talked about future of work. Before we, go there, I would really like to mention about your book, Your Digital Reinvention. The title is very interesting, and the book also is very interesting. So please share with my audience, what is this book all about?
Yeah, so this book is like I say it's like a map. So when you now we have a lot of jobs disappearing and a lot of jobs emerging, and this is about growth mindset and getting also next promotion. Like, how do you position yourself for these new jobs that, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
nobody has 5 years or 10 years experience. They are new jobs and they are there. So the book is like it's a blueprint. It's like a map of what you should do, like 5 sprints to reinvent yourself and become a recognized expert in some new digital area. So it analyzes from the very beginning, from how you find out the trends, what is coming, what is the best for you, how
Mm-hmm.
to get there, and how to end up like sharing your expertise in your network. And all using digital tools. You only need a digital connection to become a new expert. Yes.
Wow, becoming an expert and exploring new opportunities. That's very interesting. And you mentioned about 5 sprints. I am curious,
Yes.
Nahia, what are these 5 sprints?
Yes. So I talk about this as a journey because you cannot
Yeah.
say, okay, I want to be a new expert, and then tomorrow, boom, you're a new expert. That does not work like this. It's more like planning a journey, like planning a
Hmm.
journey, and this experience is like the map. The first is like
Yeah.
the inspiration. So imagine you want to come to Europe. So you start looking into travel books like, okay, what is in Europe? In Europe is the Eiffel Tower, it is Spain, it is Germany, to the last moment when you are like already in front of the Eiffel Tower in Paris, sharing a picture with your family, saying, I'm here, and you are inspiring them to go after you. So
Hmm.
the first sprint is around inspiration, where you are looking for where can you go, what are the trends, and so on, how to look into that more effectively. The second sprint is direction, when you analyze your strengths and your weaknesses and you discover the opportunities. So it provides a guide about how you can do it.
Yeah.
The third is about actually efficiently learning, where to find the best learning resources, how to learn more effectively, make your learning plan. The fourth is about networking. So find people that are with the same interest as you and build a network that supports you. And the fifth is about sharing. How do you share your expertise to inspire others? So if you go through this plan, in the end, you can get to your new destination.
Wow, your new destination, which is the growth destination, right? A destination ahead. Good.
Exactly. It's the growth. It's how you grow. It's so much with a growth mindset. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's totally
yeah,
related to it.
yeah. And so interesting. And you and me have discussed, had discussed sometime earlier that both our books have a lot of similarities. And the first point, about
Yes.
deciding on Europe, it's all about goal setting, right? And I can say that, that's the most important thing when you're looking for any growth in any part of your life, whether it's professional, personal, or any area of your life. What do you think, Naya?
Yeah, so when I read your book, the Get Your Next Promotion, I was reading and I was texting you like, yes, 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 it's the perfect compliment because it's such a
Yeah,
practical advice to the part of like how to grow in the organization. And
yeah,
the good news is like I think it's a perfect complement because I am more focused in the digital part, but the good
hmm,
thing is that the digital is bringing new opportunities. I believe that in my corporate career, I was like
yeah,
engineer in an area of networking and so on, and I
yeah.
realized that there was coming the big data, artificial intelligence. And when I
Hmm,
switched and reinvent myself to become this
hmm,
expert, I got management opportunities and I could promote in my career. So,
yeah,
so basically, when you reinvent yourself digitally, you are making yourself like a different and expert in new topics, and there are new
yeah,
opportunities in all the hierarchy, and you
yeah,
can go to those. So it is really really related. It really helps.
yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thanks for sharing that. That's amazing. Um, so, your book, we talk about five sprints and growth. And, so as in this show, we talk a lot about growth mindset. So, what is growth mindset for Nahia Donia?
For me, growth mindset is know that each of us, we can develop ourselves and we can grow. We can grow.
Hmm.
And for me, it's also very important that it's for all of us. I always say each of us is fit for this journey, no
Hmm.
matter who we are, because all of us, we have some talent and background different to each other. And we have actually, it's now time to celebrate those differences. I believe that the new digital world needs more than ever people from different backgrounds. And when I talk about background, I talk about from culture, religion, gender, everything, age, because the way it goes, the digitalization and so on, you need to have like to solve complex problems, and
Hmm.
for complex problems you need people who think differently,
Hmm.
and this is the only way to avoid biases. And I think like now each of us has this opportunity to grow, and you may not be somebody in IT or tech, but you may be an expert like in marketing or in coaching or in finance, and you can actually use that and see how this is playing in the digital world and become like your own brand and bring something unique to the world. So I
Yeah.
think growth mindset is you have to know this,
Hmm.
and it's like a growth, I mean, it's a by growth manifesto. Like we all can grow, we all can reinvent ourselves into new careers. We only
Hmm.
need just like a map and know how.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a growth manifesto. I loved what you said. Yeah.
It is. And now we have to be ready for that. So that could be
Yes.
our, what are we going to do
Yes.
in 2021? See how we can
Exactly.
grow. And the
Yeah.
digital is bringing us these opportunities.
Yeah. I guess, 2021, 2020 was kind of not a very kind year, but I think 2021 is a year of change and a year of opportunities. We all should
Exactly.
have growth mindset and actually grow on our journeys, right? And as you said, celebrating the differences, celebrating each other. Yeah, that's that's pretty cool. Yeah, cool. And Naya, you spoke about future of work. And I know I have read, your articles. You write about future of work, and some of your work has also been published on World Economic Forum. So, what do you think? What exact? I mean, after maybe I'm kind of rephrasing some question here also that in whatever has happened during this 2020 with COVID-19 and all the changes that has taken place with respect to remote work and otherwise in businesses, what do you think the future of work is actually?
Yeah, well, I am quite optimistic or positive about the new changes, right? I believe the future of work, of course, is going to be more digital. That's what we are discussing today. I also believe it can be a place with more opportunities from different people because, as I said, if you have a digital connection, no matter where you are in the world, you can
Mm-hmm.
also like start making a difference. So it opens us like more global markets and so on. I believe it's going to be a time that we have to think differently. We cannot think, what do we want to be when we grow up? We are this
Yeah.
profession. We have to understand we are going to be like more like learning during the whole time. But it will also, I mean, the jobs that are disappearing with automations are actually jobs that are maybe like in worse conditions. So we should actually embrace the new opportunities that there are there. I think this is something that has happened in the history. Like if we will have talked like 200 years ago, most of the people were in agriculture in many countries, and now in those countries, like the amount of people who are in agriculture is much less. Does it mean that the others don't have a job? No, it's that they have new jobs. The thing is that change was becoming slower, and now it's like coming in months. But I'm positive about the future of work, I think this digitalization can bring new opportunities, can make everything more sustainable. The people don't need to live all in one city where this is job. You can do it from the different communities. I'm quite positive into that.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much for
What do
sharing
you
so
think?
many.
What do you think about
Yeah.
the future?
Yeah. I mean, I really agree with you. It's a global market. I'm taking some notes so that I don't lose the thread. So, global market and sustainability. Since last few years, the sustainability has been a big thing in corporates, I guess. So we are definitely going towards. And
Yeah.
one more thing from future of work, I guess. I believe in based on my experience as an executive coach for a few years now. I think this is the time where we need to embrace human connections. As you said, celebrating differences. I
Hmm.
would say, embracing human connections where we are
Yes,
collaborating more, co creating more, right? So, teams, leaders, I think the more
exactly.
collaboration, more humanness is required in the mindset as well as leadership. So, that's the future of work for me, I guess. What do you think, Naya?
No, I agree very much on that. So we have seen during many years
Hmm.
that usually the works that need higher cognitive skills, so
Yeah,
people discussing and solving problems, this amount of jobs in percentage has been growing, while the jobs that don't need these cognitive skills are the ones that are being automated. So these jobs are decreasing. We have also seen that for each crisis, for example, in 2008, in that recession, the manual jobs were even going like lower because there was more automation. And this
yeah.
is what I expect. There are going to be less jobs. Jobs automated in the end are the ones who the
Hmm.
people don't discuss, and you don't need the unique. You just need like two pair of hands. There are coming more jobs where you need the opinion of the people, the human factor element, because only
Yeah,
with humans we can like solve the complex problems. We need AI to
absolutely.
work for us, but we need to discuss ourselves,
Yeah,
and that's what I see as well.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool. Thank you. Thank you so much for articulating that so well. So, Naya, we have been talking about future of work. So, what is your advice to mid-level professionals who wants to grow to leadership roles in this future of the world, future of work we have been talking about?
So my advice is to grab the new opportunities because nobody has, like, as I said, 5 years
Hmm.
experience on that. So when there is
Hmm.
coming out digital opportunities,
Yeah.
go for them. So my advice is basically check what is where you can do a difference, like checking in your background. So I mean, you can see like there are people that are data scientists, but maybe you don't have the time and skills to become data scientists. But maybe you are in finance, you're a professional in finance, and you can see what is happening in fintech. You can do a couple of courses of like a couple of months to become the certified in your area of expertise, and that is going to make your profile like different and ready. So do that, and also network with similar people. And
Yeah.
also my expertise my advice is share your expertise, as like maybe as you are doing, because when you share your expertise you become one of the few ones that share, and that actually you learn while sharing, meet new people, and you are more able to get to those new opportunities.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Naya. Embrace new opportunities and learn new skills, because I think now onwards
And
journey will be always learning, right? That's one of the things you mentioned also in one of the questions earlier. Now people are leaders, mid-level professionals or senior level professionals. They need to be continuous learners. Very important. Yeah. And now we are talking about learning, and
yeah.
it's kind of a mindset thing. Learning is a mindset. And I see many people understand this, Naya, that they need to learn and they should be. But when actually come to them, they don't learn. So, what do you think? What stops people from learning new things, new areas, developing their skills? What stops them?
So I think you need to have some tricks to know how to learn better. And I think again the digital world gives us more chances. I always
Mm-hmm.
recommend first find out what is your learning style. So for example, if you're a person who hears podcasts and with
Mm-hmm.
that learns and gets the information,
Mm-hmm.
it's great, do that. But for example, for me, if I am just listening to a conversation, I disconnect. I don't learn anything. However, I'm more visual. So I know if I want to learn, I need a video, or I can
Yeah.
also be reading a book. So
Yeah.
find out what do you want, like visually hearing videos. What is your learning style? Then
Mm-hmm.
when is best for you to learn? In the morning, in the evening. Make like have some time, like when and what and how you learn better,
Yeah.
and then choose the best learning material. Maybe you don't want to go into a 3-year degree now, but you can
Mm-hmm.
do now. The digital world has a lot of different trainings.
Yeah.
Get that learning and make yourself a learning plan, like okay, put your time in your calendar, like 1 hour in the morning, something like this, and then you get into the routine. It's something, it's like exercising, like doing aerobic.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't want to make fitness, but I'm like, okay, I woke up this morning and I said, Naya, do it now. Because if not, you
Yeah.
don't do it. So
Yeah.
when you force yourself, you end up getting the routine.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Naya, for bringing that in. So, what I understand is, understand your learning style. Be more aware of what are your preferences when it comes to learning, and then plan, focus, and keep a discipline. Make it a continuous journey. Yeah,
Exactly.
it's always right. Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much for bringing that in. And to add, I guess, it's also being little agile on learning. Yes, I need to learn. It's never like, yes, I have already known everything. I'm learned. No, everybody has a scope to learn new things. I would like to add that agility mindset, agility is a very important thing when you are a learning leader. Yeah.
Indeed, yes. So I plan all this journey in sprints. So you take like 2 weeks to do some part of the
Yeah.
journey,
Yeah.
and then you can actually see if it's fine, if it work, and then you are ready to go to the next sprint. It's all with an agile mindset. Exactly.
Yeah. 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 Okay, so Naya, anything else you would like to share with my viewers, my audience today with respect to their growth on their journey to success before we wind up?
I would like to encourage everybody to look for opportunities of growth in the digital area. So I know your
Yeah.
audience is like follower of Get Your Next Promotion, of growth mindset, and just I'm here adding the touch. Like the digital world has a lot of opportunities, and you only need an internet connection to go for them. So go.
Go on, learn new things and have growth mindset. Embrace new opportunities. It's time for growth manifesto. Yeah, beautifully explained. Time to celebrate differences.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and it's going to be a global market, based on what Naya is saying, that future of the work is going to be global market, and it's open for people who are going to be open for learning, right? Yeah. Thank you,
Exactly.
Naya. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you everyone for watching this
Thank you,
video,
everybody.
and see you all again in the next video in this series, and do subscribe to this channel to watch more videos here to help you succeed in your journey. Thank you and all the very best. And thank you, Naya, for helping my audience today and explaining about your book, explaining about future of work. Thank you so much. It was such a pleasure to have you today.
Thank you, Manbir. Very happy to be with you, and I enjoyed very much your book. So it's for me an honor to be here.
Thank you.